You are here, breathing, though it does not feel like living. There is a weight on your chest that has no name, a pressure behind your eyes, a tiredness that sleep refuses to touch. You have smiled when you should have screamed. You have stayed silent when something inside you begged to speak. You have moved forward while feeling hollow, and no one noticed. That is the first wound, not the pain itself, but the loneliness of carrying it unseen. You wake each morning with a quiet dread, not of danger, not of death, but of repetition. Another day, another performance, another version of you that survives but does not feel alive. You scroll, you compare, you consume other people's victories like salt in an open cut. You ask yourself why it seems easier for them, why discipline comes naturally to others, why peace feels reserved for different lives. And slowly, without realizing it, you begin to believe the lie that you are broken, that something essential is missing in you. But listen, the Stoics warned us about this moment, this silent collapse of the inner world. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Not comfort, not escape, strength. Because comfort weakens when it becomes a need, and escape only delays the reckoning. Strength is what remains when illusions burn away. You are not weak for feeling this. You are human, and being human has always been heavy." Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. But imagination feels real when you live inside it, when the mind replays old failures like sacred texts, when regret becomes a ritual, when fear pretends to be foresight. You call it anxiety, but anxiety is only the mind trying to control a future it cannot reach. You call it depression, but depression is often grief for the person you thought you would be, and beneath both there is something older. Resistance to the moment as it is. You fight what already exists. You argue with reality. You replay conversations that ended years ago. You rewrite moments that are already dust. And the mind exhausts itself." Epictetus spoke plainly. "It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. Not the loss, not the rejection, not the delay, but the story you attach to it, the meaning you carve into it with trembling hands. You say, 'This shouldn't have happened. This ruined me. This defines who I am.' And with each sentence, you tighten the cage. Look at your life honestly, not cruelly, honestly. See the moments you survived that should have crushed you. See the days you stood up with nothing left inside. See the nights you made it through when giving up felt logical. You did not come this far by accident. You were shaped, slowly, painfully, purposefully." The Stoics did not believe in a gentle life. They believed in a meaningful one, a life where adversity is not an interruption. It is the training ground. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The obstacle is not blocking you, it is forging you, but forging hurts. Metal does not become a blade by being admired. It becomes a blade by enduring fire, pressure, and repeated strikes. You feel overwhelmed because you are resisting the fire. You feel lost because you are demanding clarity before courage. You feel stuck because you want certainty before discipline. But life offers no such bargains. Peace is not found by controlling the world. It is found by mastering your response to it. Right now, your mind runs ahead of your body. It lives in futures that do not exist. It drowns in pasts that cannot be changed. And the present, the only place where life actually happens, is abandoned. So come back. Not tomorrow, not after things improve. Now, feel the air enter your lungs. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the weight of your body existing without apology. You are alive, and that is not insignificant. The Stoics practice negative visualization, not to become pessimistic, but to become grateful. They imagine loss, not to suffer twice, but to remember what still remains. Imagine losing what you have today, the people, the abilities, the chance to begin again. Now return to this moment and notice. You still have time, and time when used with intention is a weapon against despair. But intention demands honesty. Stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending you do not know what must be done. Stop waiting for motivation like it is a divine event. Discipline is not born from feeling ready. It is born from deciding that your current pain is no longer acceptable. Seneca warned, "While we wait for life, life passes. You have waited long enough." You do not need to fix your entire life today. You need to fix the next decision. One breath, one action, one refusal to surrender to the old pattern. The mind will protest. It will scream. It will bargain. Let it. You are not required to obey every thought that appears. Thoughts are weather. You are the sky. Epictetus taught, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Not what feels easy, not what feels comfortable. What must be done. There is a quiet dignity in doing the hard thing without witnesses. In choosing restraint when indulgence calls. In choosing effort when excuses feel justified. No one applauds this, no one sees it. And that is why it matters. Because you are not building a performance. You are building a character. And character is revealed in private, in silence, in repetition. You will fail again. That is guaranteed. But failure is not the opposite of progress. Avoidance is. The Stoics did not ask for perfection. They asked for alignment. Are your actions aligned with your values? Are your habits aligned with the life you claim to want? Is your daily behavior honest? If not, do not hate yourself. Adjust. Self-loathing wastes energy. Self-respect creates momentum. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations not to teach others, but to correct himself. Even emperors struggled with doubt. Even philosophers fought distraction. Even disciplined minds wandered. You are not behind. You are simply in the work. And the work is internal before it is visible. You want peace. But peace is not the absence of problems. It is the absence of internal conflict. When you stop demanding that life be easy, it becomes lighter. When you stop demanding that people understand you, you become freer. When you stop trying to control outcomes, you gain control over yourself. And that is the only power that lasts. You do not need to become someone else. You need to return to who you are beneath the noise, beneath comparison, beneath expectation, beneath fear. There is a steadiness inside you that has not been destroyed, only buried. Unearth it. With patience, with repetition, with humility. This is not a dramatic transformation. It is a quiet revolution. Day by day, choice by choice. You will still feel pain, but it will no longer own you. You will still feel fear, but it will no longer decide for you. And one day, without realizing when it happened, you will notice something strange. The mind is quieter. The breath is deeper. The reactions are slower. Not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. And that strength will not announce itself. It will simply be there. Steady, unshakable, present. You were never meant to escape the struggle. You were meant to master yourself within it. And you are beginning right now.